shortstop for the Lefties. Batting ninth is the left fielder, number 12, Mckee. The starting pitcher for the Lefties tonight is wearing number 11. That's Owen Jewett. And now your starting lineup for your college Black Bears, as announced by head coach Alan Embry. Leading things off for the Black Bears, wearing number 17, left fielder Sam Canton. Left fielder, batting number 2, playing shortstop tonight, wearing number 3, Brock Bozette. Hitting third is the right fielder for the Black Bears, wearing number 13, Callan Halverson. Batting cleanup, Biagio tonight, number 34, Aaron Parker. Batting fifth, the Black Bears. Catching tonight, number 27, Alec Arnone. Hitting sixth and playing second base, number 32, Seth Sweetchick. Batting seventh and playing center field, wearing number 26, Ben Ziegler. Batting eighth for your Black Bears, wearing number 16, first baseman, Mckee. And batting ninth, wearing number 6, third baseman, Nick Miller. The starting pitcher tonight for the Black Bears, wearing number 46, is Zach Ernest. Welcome, Robert Mumford.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight mass gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare the bumpers singing in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, let's play ball.
After a 11-5 win last night on Friday evening at Storyfield, the Black Bears look to take a series here tonight in game number 2 between the Cowlitz Black Bears and the Port Angeles Lefties. Black Bears going for their first series win in 9 tries as they lost 7 out of their last 8. Port Angeles coming in tonight looking to force the rubber game tomorrow. Game number 2 from Storyfield is here on Nixler.com and streaming live on YouTube as well. Brendan Riley here to bring you all the action for the innings 1 through 9. A fast game last night as both these teams look now to try to be able to jockey from the bottom half of their respective divisions. Zach Ernest from the University from UC San Diego making his 5th start this summer. A 1.84 ERA, 0-1, 14 2/3 innings pitched, 14 hits, has only allowed 4 runs, 3 of those earned, 7 walks to 14 strikeouts with opponents hitting .255 against him. Last time he threw, went 3 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts against the Portland Pickles back on July 6th in a 3-0 loss. The second time all year the Black Bears had been shut out. He'll face off against this Port Angeles lineup. 5 runs on 9 hits last night for the Lefties. Ethan Floodstrom lead things off, doing the designated hitting. Mason Persons, a late addition to the lineup. He's batting second and at second. B.Y. Choi is the 3-hitter. He's at third. Will Mulfler doing the cleanup duties at first. Eric Bach is in center, batting fifth. Colin Curry batting sixth and in right with Danny Briones behind the plate, batting seventh. Devin Alvarez, he's the shortstop. He bats eight, and Jesh Leckie rounds out the starting 9 here tonight for Port Angeles and for head coach Matt Greeley. Black Bears last night, they got 7 1/3 from their starter Raul Harada, who was magnificent all evening long. 4 hits, 1 run, and a strikeout for the right-hander. That 1 run came in the top of the 8th inning, as he was able to go through 7 strong of shutout baseball. Ethan Floodstrom to lead things off here on Saturday evening. 3 lefties and 6 righties in the lineup for the Lefties here tonight. Ernest C's ready. Here comes the first pitch. It's a fastball over the heart of the plate, called for strike number 1. We're off and running at 6:38 p.m. here this evening. 71 degrees, partly cloudy skies. The winds out of the west-northwest at 4 miles per hour. 0-1 the count, the pitch. It's a breaking ball that misses just low. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Here to Floodstrom, the designated hitter, leading things off for the Lefties against Ernest C., who's gone 5 innings once this year. That was back on June 29th against the Victoria Harbor Cats, the 1-1. Fastball taken a little bit upstairs. 2 balls and a strike to the leadoff man, Floodstrom. Last night, 2 for 4 with a pair of doubles and a pair of RBIs as well for the sophomore from Tacoma Community College. Ernest C. working for the windup, his 2-1. Fastball tapped up the first base line. Mckee coming in. He'll glove it, step on the bag for out number 1. I think Floodstrom thought that ball might have deflected off of him or was going to kick foul. It's an easy 3 unassisted for the first out of the ball game this evening. Give you the Black Bears defensive alignment here in game number 2. Sam Cannon left, Ben Ziegler in center with Callan Halverson in right. Nick Miller gets the start at third with Brock Bozette joining him on the left side of the infield. Seth Sweet Chick at second with Cade McGee, who just made the play at first, and Alec Arnone, the battery mate this evening. First pitch to Mason Persons on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Black Bears a .969 fielding percentage, 38 errors over 33 games, good for 3rd in the West Coast League. The 0-1. Fastball sent high in the air into shallow left center. Converging on it is Cannon Ziegler, and Cannon's going to call him off and make the play for out number 2. Good start for Zach Ernest in his final start this summer for the Black Bears. As now there's 2 gone for B.Y. Choi. Black Bears wearing their black jerseys tonight with the C on the left side of the chest. They are wearing those Corby the Trucker hats here this evening that they debuted last night. White pants as well. The Lefties in orange jerseys with blue numbering and lettering. First pitch to Choi is a fastball above the letters for ball number 1. Black Bears said that after last night's 11-5 victory, that they are going to stick with these hats until they lose a ball game. But it's a good look. The black jerseys with the black caps with the white front, and Corby and a truck. The 1-0, a half-hearted swing, tapped over the shortstop Bozette. He gloves it. The toss to first is in time for out number 3, and it's a 1-2-3 start for Zach Ernest here in the top of the first inning. Black Bears' first chance when we come back. No score between the Lefties and the Black Bears. You're listening to Counts Black Bears Baseball.
Be sure to check the 2022 promotional schedule for our promotions all season long. Here are some upcoming games you don't.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or write blackbears.com.
No score as we go to the bottom of the first here at Story Field. First chance for this Black Bears lineup tonight against the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo commit. Owen Dewick making his fourth appearance, his first start this summer, a 27 ERA, 0-1 over inning and 2/3. 6 hits, 8 runs, 5 earned, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts for the Aptos, California native. Last time he threw was back on June 29th against Nanaimo. Third of an inning, 5 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. He'll face off against his lineup tonight for the Black Bears. It looks like this one through 9. Sam Ken back in the leadoff spot with Brock Bozette behind him hitting second. Fallon Alverson in the 3-hole with Aaron Parker doing the cleanup duties. Alec Arnone batting 5th with Seth Sweetchick batting 6th. Ben Ziegler hitting 7th with Cade McGee in the 8-hole, and Nick Miller rounding out the starting 9 for Alan Embry here this evening. First pitch to Sam Ken as a fastball misses down and away for ball number 1. Dewick his longest outing this summer, 1 inning, where he got 1 hit and 2 runs that were unearned. The 1-0. Jam shot up the middle. Persons to his right. The throw on the run's not inside. An infield single to lead off the game for Sam Ken as the first base runner is on. As I'll now bring up Brock Bozette. Black Bears last night in that bottom of the first inning. 6 runs, 2 home runs, highlighted by the grand slam by Aaron Parker. Now with the other home run in the inning, Brock Bozette digging in from the right side with no outs, runner over at first in a scoreless ball game. First pitch to Bozette. He shows bunt and pulls it back as it misses outside for ball number 1. Defensive alignment this evening for the Lefties. 53 errors, a .958 fielding percentage, 10th in the West Coast League. Jesh Leckie in left, Eric Beau in center with Colin Curry in right. The 0-1, there goes Ken. Bozette shows bunt, pulls it back and misses. A flex out of the glove of Briones, the catcher, as Ken advances up to second. The leadoff man in scoring position for the Black Bears here with no outs and threatening here early. B.Y. Choi at third, Devin Alvarez and short with Mason Persons at the second base bag, and Will Moeffler at first, and Danny Briones, the battery man. Count actually at 1-1 here with no outs to Brock Bozette, hitting .275 this summer. The pitch, fastball hit sharply, a nice grab on the forehand by Moeffler as he steps on the bag, but Bozette able to move Ken all the way over to third as the first run of the game now stands 90 feet away for Callan Alverson. Umpires this evening on the base pass, Chris Castro, and calling balls and strikes is Isaac McAllister. Callan Alverson will dig in with the early RBI opportunity. He had a pair last night on a 2 RBI double. First pitch to Alverson. Fastball, he fouls off down the right field line for strike number 1. Alverson, the Utah Valley Wolverine, hitting .288. 9 doubles, a triple, and 4 home runs go along with 32 RBIs. He's in second in the West Coast League. The 0-1 off-speed pitch catches the outside corner from Dewick. Counts goes to 0-2. So Alverson will now have to protect. 17 walks to 17 strikeouts for him this season. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Black Bears only struck out 6 times yesterday. 3 of those came in the bottom of the first. John Pfeffer, the starter, gave up 6 runs. It's the 1-2. Misses inside. He gets away to the left of Briones. Here comes Cannon to the plate, and he'll be in there with the slide. Briones couldn't field it cleanly as Cannon comes in to score, and the Black Bears lead 1-0. Aggressiveness on the dirt ball read there from Sam Cannon as Cowlitz leads first for the second straight time in this series. 2-2 the count to Halverson with 1 out and nobody on. Here's the pitch. Fastball chopped on the left side. Over to his left is Choi. He gloves it to throw over to first, and a nice backhand scoop by Moeffler, the first baseman, retires Halverson for out number 2. So you have to think that even if Ken didn't score on the wild pitch, that he would have come in to score there on the ground out, but now there's 2 gone for Aaron Parker. Base is empty, and the Black Bears leading 1-0. Parker last night, 3 for 4. As the first pitch misses down and away for ball number 1. 3 for 4 with the grand slam in the bottom of the first inning that put the Black Bears up and up for good. Black Bears with those 6 runs, that was all they needed. In last night's ball game, a late push from Port Angeles, putting up 5 runs over the last 2 frames. The 1-0 pitch, this is down and away. 2-0 now the count to Parker. The UCSB Gaucho above 300 now on the season, over 14 games, hitting .314, 2 doubles, 3 home runs, and 13 RBIs. 2-0. He lays off a heater upstairs. 3-0 now the count. A home run in each of his last 2 games, going back to Sunday against Springfield. He's hitting .405 over his last 10 games, a multi-hit game, and 5 out of his last 6 as well. 3-0. Fastball on the inside corner, called for strike number 1. 3 balls and a strike now as Duick trying to keep this a 1-run game here with 2 outs, so nobody on in the bottom of the first inning. Black Bears going for their first series win since the second weekend in June. The pitch misses low for ball number 4. Parker draws his 5th walk on the year, as that will bring up Alec Arnone with 2 outs and a runner over at first. Going to have to see how Duick's going to be able to respond. The 2-out walks can always come back to haunt you. As Arnone will now dig in from the right side. 2 outs, a runner over at first. First pitch, fastball misses down and in for ball number 1. Arnone got the nod yesterday at the DH spot, went 0 for 4 rather, with 2 strikeouts. Hitting .286 over 24 games, 7 doubles and 3 home runs. 1-0. A little too far outside. 2-0 now the count. Arnone has a hit in 6 out of his last 8 games. 7-game on-base streak snapped last night with the over. Hitting .278 over his last 5. The pitch, a fastball chopped right back to the pitcher Duick. He'll take it himself and toss it over to first, route number 3. And the side is retired. But the Black Bears, they're able to strike first in the bottom of the first as they score 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and they leave 1 runner left on base. So we're ending full here at Story Field. The Black Bears lead 1-0. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit. FiberCU.com. Member NCUA.
1-0 the Black Bears lead as we go to the top of the second inning at Story Field. 4, 5, and 6 coming up for Port Angeles here against Zach Ernest. 3 up and 3 down in the top of the first. Now looking for a shutdown inning after Cowlitz able to jump out in front here in game number 2. Sam Can, a leadoff infield single. He was able to take second on a wild pitch, advance to third on a ground out, and then he came in to score on a wild pitch as well. As the Black Bears lead 1-0, do not get the 6 runs that we saw last night in the bottom of the first on Friday evening, which is a big night here at Story Field. The Court Carpenter concert post-game after last night's 11-5 victory for the Black Bears. A great show put on by the Longview Kelso native, a former LCC Red Devil. Great show last night, celebrating the Black Bears win one, and also the Longview, Kelso area. Will Mulfler, the first baseman, digging in from the right side against the lefty in Ernest. First pitch in the dirt for ball number 1. Mulfler, the sophomore from the University of Iowa, 1 for 4 last night with an RBI, now up to 12 on the season over 22 games, hitting .278. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball. This one set high in the air to left center. Ben Ziegler over into the gap. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Mulfler just missing that one as he flies out just shy of the warning track out one of the deepest parts of the ballpark. As now there's one gone and nobody on for Eric Beau, the senior from Cal State San Bernardino. Hitting .203 over 25 games. Did not play last night after going 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts on Thursday. First pitch, a changeup that just misses down and away for ball number 1. 6 righties in this lineup against Ernest this evening. 3 lefties as well, 1 more left after the 2 of the top 3 hitters are lefties. The pitch, fastball in the inner half, called for strike number 1. Black Bears coming in today, 15-18 overall, 3-4 in the second half. 8.5 games behind the Portland Pickles, who are 9-1 in the second half. The 1-1. Ripped into left, Sam Canton is there. They'll make the grab for out number 2. Black Bears in the second half standings are only 4.5 games back, 8.5 games back in the overall standings. 5-5 in their last 10. Port Angeles coming in today 2-8 in their last 10 games. As they'll bring in Colin Curry, the right fielder, with 2 outs and nobody on. Ernest looking for 6 up and 6 down. Lefty on lefty matchup. Here's the first pitch. It's a fastball, a little too high there from the lefty from UC San Diego. As Curry had in the count 1-0, 0 for 2 last night after he came in as a defensive replacement for the sophomore from the University of Seattle. The pitch, high and away, 2-0 now the count, rather Seattle University. Hit .242 for them this past season, doubling 3 RBIs. Hitting .133 over 12 games this season for the Lefties. Port Angeles as a team hitting .233, 12th in the West Coast League, but they're last in slugging at .296. The 2-0. Fastball cued over to the left side and out of play. It's 2-1. Portland sits at 24-10. They're in first, Corvallis and Ridgefield behind them. Corvallis 22-11, Ridgefield 21-12. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball ripped back up the middle. Sweet Chick has it. The throw on the run, and it's going to skip away from Mckee. Seth Sweet Chick almost with a web gem play. Just a little too far for the stretch of Mckee. As that's going to be the first base knock of the day for the Lefties. An infield single with 2 outs as that will extend the inning for Danny Briones. Black Bears face off against Corvallis and Ridgefield this coming week. 3 games at Goss Stadium Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday before the Black Bears are back here on Friday to face off against the rival Ridgefield Raptors. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch to Ernest from Ernest. He is cut on a miss, pulled the string on Briones. It's 0-1. Danny Briones, the freshman from West Covina, California. 3rd game for him with 2 RBIs and a walk. Went 1 for 3 back on Thursday with one of his 2 RBIs. The 1. Fastball up the middle. Diving stop by Bozette. The toss to second. Not in time. So the middle infield flashing the leather, but it's just a half-second late as they'll put runners on first and second, a pair of 2-out infield singles. Now puts 2 on for Devin Alvarez. So Ernest now trying to work out of this jam. Last time out against Portland was not able to get out of the 4th inning. Gave up 3 runs, only 2 earned, and allowed 4 hits. Lefty on righty matchup. Here's the first pitch. Fastball low for ball number 1. Curry on at second, Briones on at first, with Devin Alvarez at the plate. the sophomore from Fullerton College, the JUCO, native of Rancho Cucamonga, California. Third game for him, 0 for 5 so far this season. 1-0. Fastball skips away from Arnone over towards the Black Bears dugout up the third base line. Both runners will advance, and now it's 2 runners in scoring position as Lefties now. The pair of 2-out singles are now threatening to potentially tie this game up or even take the lead. So Ernest now will have to work out of this. The lefty from Temecula, California. He has been good for the Black Bears this summer. Over his first 4 starts, the 0-1 record, but the 1-0. Rather, the 2-0 fastball called a strike on the inner half. It's 2-1. Black Bears last night, Raul Herrera, the 7 1/3, he only allowed 2 base runners into scoring position until the 8th inning. The 2-1 pitch. This is down and away. 3-1 now the count. First base is open here in the top of the second inning. The Black Bears leading 1-0. Alvarez 2 walks over 2 games this year. The 3-1. Fastball, a high chopper over to the right of the mound. Ernest gloves it. The spin throw to first. The scoop, but not in time. So 3 infield singles brings in a run as Colin Curry comes home to score. Advancing up to third is Danny Briones, as it's an RBI single for Devin Alvarez, his first hit this year, as now there's 2 outs and runners on the corners for Mckee. Not sure how many times you see that a ball doesn't leave the infield, but 3 infield singles and a run comes in to score. Mckee now with 2 outs. We'll dig in 1 for 1 last night for him after pinch hitting towards the latter half of that ball game. First pitch he sees. He's swinging. A high chopper. Miller charging in. EU gloves at the throw to first in time for out number 3. And the side is retired. With the Lefties able to tie this one up, they score 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 2 runners left on base. They're inning and a half tied up at 1 here at Story Field between the Black Bears and the Lefties. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Ringing. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Tied up at 1, going to the bottom of the second in game number 2 this weekend between the Black Bears and the Lefties. Cowlitz 18-7 all time against Port Angeles, as the Black Bears looking for the series win here tonight. It'll be Seth Sweetchick, Ben Ziegler, and Cade Mckee. 6, 7, and 8 for the Black Bears against Owen Dewick. Now for his second inning of work. Tied up at 1 after 3 infield singles for the Lefties. In the top half of the inning, we're able to bring in a run. No ball leaving the infield after a couple nice plays up the middle. Seth Sweetchick will lead things off for the Black Bears in the bottom of the second inning. The sophomore heading to Nevada this fall, 11th game for him, inning 148, but with a 489 on base percentage. He digs in from the right side against the southpaw. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses inside for ball number 1 to the Black Bears second baseman here this evening. Last time out for him back on Sunday against Springfield, 0 for 2 with a walk, 2 strikeouts. The pitch high and away. 2-0 now the count. 2 strikeouts and was hit. He has a walk in 9 out of 10 games this year. 2-0. Fastball just misses down and in. 3-0 now the count. He's reached in all 10 games. 14 walks for him, with a hit in 4 of his last 7. Here comes a 3-0. Nowhere close as it misses outside for ball number 4. Leadoff walk for Seth Sweetchick, his 15th now on the year, as the leadoff man is on for the second straight inning for the Black Bears, as that will bring in Ben Ziegler. Announced yesterday that he will be heading to the University of Hawaii. He's heading back home after being at Yavapai in the JUCO in Arizona. He is now the latest Rainbow Warrior as he digs in, hitting .354 this year. First pitch to him. He takes a fastball in the outside corner for strike number 1. Tied out that 1, bottom 2 between the Black Bears and the Lefties with no outs and a runner over at first. Ziegler 0 for 1 in a pinch hit opportunity last night in the bottom of the 8th. Pitch hit sharply through the left side for a base hit. Ben Ziegler picks up the base knock as the first 2 are on in the bottom of the 2nd for the Black Bears. Their second hit of the day, and it's a runner in scoring position for Cade Mckee. So the Black Bears looking to get that run right back. Newick looking for the shutdown inning. As that'll bring in Cade Mckee, the freshman from Tucson, Arizona. No outs and runners on first and second. Mckee hitting .135 this year. A double and 4 RBIs for him. With a .353 on base percentage, 9 walks to 10 strikeouts. First pitch. Fastball right back up the middle and through for a base hit. Sweetchick getting the green light from second. He will score as it's an RBI single for Cade Mckee, and the Black Bears lead once again. It's 2-1. Simple approach there for Cade Mckee, who picks up his 5th RBI on the year. Just shooting it right back where it came from.
Number 6, third baseman.
As now it's runners on first and second, still at nobody out for Nick Miller. This bottom 4 of the order setting the table well for the top half. First pitch to Nick Miller. It's a backdoor breaking ball that drops in for strike number 1. Black Bears leading 2-1 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Nick Miller, the freshman from Kelso, hitting .303 this year. Pair of doubles, a triple, and 6 RBIs. 0 for 1 last night. Pinch hit in the 8th inning as well. Came into play right. Pitch. Misses high and away. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Last start for him was back against Springfield in league play. He did start each of the 2 games against the Northwest Star at Nighthawks this past week. The Black Bears sweeping that non-league series. Dewick at the belt, the 1-1. Fastball, Miller shoots it over towards the Lefties dugout. He'll now have to protect down 1 and 2. 8 strikeouts over 14 games for the LCC Red Devil. He went 1 for 3 with a strikeout against Springfield last Friday. Black Bears dropping 2 of 3 in that one. 1-2. Just misses outside. Stingy take there from Nick Miller. Counts even at 2-2. Dewick still searching for the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. First 3 have all reached for the Black Bears, as time is now called. Ziegler at second, Mckee over at first after a pair of singles. Nick Miller trying to keep the line moving. Dewick center the belt. The 2-2. Fastball. Ripped but foul over the Lefties dugout. We'll do it again at 2-2. A nice battle here from the 9-hitter with .241 for LCC this past year. The number 7 shortstop in Washington by perfect game in the 2021 class. He's in a good battle here against the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo commit. 2-2 once again. The breaking ball misses inside, and it's a full count. First full count today for Owen Dewick at the plate, rather on the mound. Sam Can, the leadoff man, is on deck for the Black Bears. Payoff pitch. Fastball laced into left for a base hit. Stopping at third is Ziegler, as it's a single for Nick Miller, and it loads the bases for the top of the order and Sam Can. The bottom four in this order all reaching, and now the Black Bears can really do some damage here. Grand slam last night for Cowlitz in the bottom of the first. And Sam Can's going to have the opportunity as Briones goes out to talk to the lefty. Still no outs here in the bottom of the second inning. The Black Bears leading 2-1. Sam Can, an infield single, and then to go to lead off the game for Cowlitz. He came in to score the first run of this one. Black Bears trying to take control early like they did last night. A lefty-on-lefty matchup as Dewitt comes set. Working from the third base side. He will step off. Looks like an arm that's starting to get moving out in the right field bullpen. Looks like a right-hander starting to loosen up for the lefties. First pitch. Change up down and in for ball number one. Can now 1 for 4 in the series. A hit now in 5 out of his last 9 after he was hitless over his last 3. Pitch. A little too far outside. 2-0 now the count. Good hitters count for Canton. Dewitt nowhere to put him, as the first 4 have reached in this inning for Cowlitz. Already 4 hits for the Black Bears. The lefty's ready. The 2-0. Called a strike on the outside corner at the knees. 2 balls and a strike to the Gonzaga Bulldog. Came into tonight hitting .229, pair of doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. 9 RBIs on the year. He's looking to add to that. The pitch. In the dirt, nice block by Briones behind the plate, sliding to his left. 3 balls and a strike now to Sam Can. Nowhere to put him. 2 walks already today for the lefty Dewitt, the Aptos California native. He's got to come with a strike here with the bases full of Black Bears. He gets the sign. The pitch. Fastball ripped into right. Coming on is Curry. He makes the catch. Tagging from third is Ziegler. The throw to the plate is going to be wide and not in time. A sacrifice fly for Sam Can, who gets in the double digits on the year. As Ziegler comes in to score, and the Black Bears lead 3-1. Sam Can continues to have hard contact. As that brings in Brock Bozette with 1 gone, and runners on first and second. And the Black Bears leading 3-1. Bozette a ground out to Will Mulfler, the first baseman, an inning ago for the sophomore. Heading to Gonzaga, will be teammates with 2 others in the starting lineup for the Black Bears, Sam Can and Cade Mckee. 1 for 3 last night with the RBI. Also had another one later on as well. First pitch he sees. He swings. It's a line drive right at second baseman Persons. He makes the grab and he doubles up Mckee for out number 3. And the side is retired. But the Black Bears able to regain the lead. They are able to put up 2 here in the bottom of the second. They've scored 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, and 1 runner left on base through 2 innings here at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 3-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. That pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least.
But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River ready.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and coworkers. Black Bears baseball is made possible by Peace Health, Fiber Federal Credit Union, Pacific Tech Construction, Bob's Sporting Goods, McDonald's in Longview and Woodland, and the Bud Clary Auto Group. Don't miss a single inning of Black Bears baseball. Tickets at the gate or right now at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Top of the order for the Lefties with the Black Bears leading 3-1 here on Saturday evening at Story Field. Zach Ernest, the first pitch to the lefty. Curveball on the outside corner, dropped in for strike number one. Black Bears able to answer right back in the bottom of the second thanks to a pair of RBIs for the Gonzaga Bulldogs, Caden Mckee and Sam Kim. The 0-1. Curveball rolled over on the right side to Sweetchick. He has it. The toss to first is in time for out number one. So two groundouts now for Ethan Floodstrom as there's one gone for Mason Persons. He was a late addition to the lineup after Riley Parker was scratched. Parker still on the lineup card. Might see him later on tonight, but Persons getting the nod at second this evening. First pitch from Ernest misses down and away for ball number one. Persons a fly out to Sam Cannon left back in the top of the first inning. Zach Ernest retired the first five he faced before three consecutive infield singles. The 1-0. Fastball just misses. It pops out of the glove of Arnone. 2-0 now the count. Persons last night 1 for 4 with a double and a strikeout for the sophomore from Edmonds. Hitting .235 this year. Pair of doubles, a home run, and 10 RBIs. He had a 9-game hit streak at one point this summer. Back towards the end of June from the 22nd to the 29th. 2-0 pitch. Fastball chop foul over by the Black Bears dugout. 2 balls and a strike now. Port Angeles sits at 13-23, 5-14 away from Port Angeles. They are in the cellar of the North Division of the West Coast League, being led by the Bellingham Bells at 22-11. They are the first half winners, the 2-1. A sharp breaking ball called on the inside corner, counts even at 2-2. So Ernest still without a strikeout here today. Here's the 2-2. Bounced in the dirt. It's a full count to the two-hitter for the Lefties, Mason Persons. B.Y. Choi on deck. With one out in the top of the third inning, the Black Bears leading 3-1. Zach Ernest versus Mason Persons. Here comes a payoff pitch. And it misses low for ball number 4. First walk issued today by Ernest as it's a one-out base runner, and they'll bring up the tying run to the plate. And B.Y. Choi.
16, third baseman, B.Y. Choi.
Choi ground out to Brock Bozette to end the first, and his first plate appearance, 2 for 5 on the weekend now for the Seoul, South Korea native. First pitch, he takes down and away for ball number 1. Choi at the New Mexico Military Institute, the JUCO in Roswell, New Mexico. 30th game for him this summer, hitting just above 300 at 301. 1-0 pitch. Fastball, a high chopper, and foul at the first base line. Counts even at 1-1. 5-game hit streak for him, in which he's hitting 286, hitting 262 over his last 10 games. Good glove over at third base as well. 2 singles last night, picking up his 6th multi-hit game on the year. 1-1. The curveball once again dropped on the outside corner. It's 1-2. Persons over at first with one gone. Top 3 in game number 2. On a beautiful Saturday night here in Longview. The southpaw set at the belt. Here's the 1-2. Misses in the dirt. Nice block by Arnone, keeping it in front of him. No advance from Persons over at first. The count's now even at 2-2. Joy, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, and 7 RBIs for him. So he's able to work the count back to even. The pitch. Fastball once again. It's in the dirt. It deflects away from Arnone and goes to the backstop as Persons takes second on the wild pitch. And it's a full count to the second straight batter in the top of the third inning. As Joy with the RBI opportunity. First baseman Will Mofler on deck, the cleanup man for the Lefties. Big pitch here from Ernesti, trying to avoid 2 straight walks. The control has been there for him this season. Only 7 walks to 14 strikeouts coming into tonight. Payoff pitch. Fastball hit on a line. Bozette is able to grab it on the backhand for out number 2. A line out for Biagio as Persons able to get back to the second base bag. And there's 2 gone now for Will Mofler with a runner on second. Joy trying to go the other way with it, but hit it right to Brock Bozette. Now Will Mofler digs in from the right side with 2 outs, a runner on in second. Mofler today 0 for 1 with a fly out to Ben Ziegler back in the second. Black Bears in the lead 3-1. Will Mofler 1 for 5 on the weekend so far for the Mercer Island native. First pitch. An off-speed pitch, a liner caught by Bozette on the leaping grab over at short. 2 straight L6s ends the top of the third for the Black Bears as poor Angeles scores no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base through 2.5 at Story Field. Black Bears leading 3-1. You're listening to Callants Black Bears Baseball.
I invite you to grab your cell phone. It's time now to take pictures of yourself, family, friends, and co-workers.
It's baseball season, and Peace Health is excited to return as a sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears as they vie for the Western League Championship. Black Bears games make a great family event. Bring the whole crew to the ballpark for fresh air, sunshine, fun, friends, and all the thrills of Black Bears baseball. As the largest health provider in Cowlitz County, Peace Health is ready to step up to the plate and keep your family in the game. Whether it's a routine appointment or specialty or emergency care, Peace Health and the Cowlitz Black Bears, 2 great teams. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
3, 4, and 5 coming up for the Black Bears in the bottom of the third inning. Looking to add to this 3-1 lead. Callan Alverson, Aaron Parker, and Alec Arnone. The 3 due up, with the Black Bears trying to add to this advantage against Owen Dewick. Out for his third inning work. First pitch to Halverson is a changeup that misses down and away for ball number 1. Halverson, a ground out to the third baseman, B.Y. Choi, his first time up. The 1-0 fouled off on the right side. Counts even at 1-1. Black Bears trying to gain ground in the South Division of the West Coast League. The 1-1. High chopper fisted over towards the third baseman, Joy. Tries for the bare hand play, and it skips right under him as Halverson reaches. Gonna have to see how they call that. It looks like they're gonna give the base knock to Callan Halverson here to lead things off. It's gonna be a tough play regardless for Choi, but Halverson picks up his second hit of the series as that brings in Aaron Parker. One of the big storylines from last night's game. Walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch. An off-speed backdoor breaker called for strike number 1. Parker walked on 5 pitches back in the first inning. 5th walk for him this year. He's now reached base 4 times this series. The pitch, another breaking ball. This one going for the back foot of Parker. But he's able to lay off. Counts even at 1-1. Black Bears with work to do in this second half. Last night, Ridgefield were able to outlast Springfield. The pitch misses in the dirt. Brianna is able to get enough of it as it stays right around his feet. 2-1 now the count to Parker. Ridgefield 4-3 winners last night in Game 1 down at the Rourke. Corvallis able to pick up a win in 10 innings at Paul Thomas Field over the Wenatchee Apple Sox 7-5. 2-1. Off-speed pitch way outside. 3-1 now the count. Yakima Valley 13-8 winners over Victoria up at the Royal Athletic Park. And then Portland Pickles 4-1 winners last night against the Bend Elks. The Pickles have been ridiculously hot. The pitch, a big hack from Parker as he fouls it straight back. And it's a full count with no outs in the bottom of the third inning. Black Bears leading 3-1. Halverson over at first. Be a good idea to see if he can get moving over at the first base bag with this payoff pitch coming up. 6 for 7 on stolen bases this year for him. Parker awaits the payoff pitch. Here it is. Cut on and miss for strike number 3. Dewick able to pull the string on Parker. First strikeout of the game for either starter today. And there goes now 1 out with a runner over at first. They'll bring in Alec Arnone. The grind out right back to Dewick to end the bottom of the first. Black Bears have scored in each of the first 2 innings today. Lefty on righty matchup. First pitch to Arnone. Gets under one as he pops it up on the right side. This one up a souvenir. It's 0-1. Arnone 0 for 5 this weekend so far. Hitting .286 this year. 7 doubles and 3 home runs for the San Diego Christian product. Hitting .278 over his last 5. The 0-1 just misses. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Black Bears yesterday, only 6 strikeouts for the lineup. And their 11-5 win over Port Angeles. 1-1. Fastball on a line to the shortstop Alvarez. He makes the grab. No throw to first as Halverson's able to get back. A line out to the shortstop for Arnone, and there's now 2 gone for Seth Sweetchick.
I'll bring up second baseman, number 32, Seth Sweetchick.
Sweetchick walk on 4 pitches to lead off the second. So he came in to score the second run for the Black Bears. Lead 3-1. 2 outs, runner over at first. First pitch to Sweetchick. This is down and away for ball number 1. Sweetchick was at Kansas the past 2 years. Originally committed to Middle Tennessee for this coming fall, but is now recently committed to Nevada. 1-0, fastball, misses just below the knees, 2-0 now the count. Made his announcement earlier today on social media. So he'll be the newest Wolfpack this fall out in Reno. Pitch, fastball ripped up the middle and into left center for a base hit. Halverson will go first to third as Seth Sweetchick picks up the base knock. His 5th hit on the year. This inning will continue as it's runners on the corners for Ben Ziegler.
To the plate now for the Black Bears, number 26, center fielder Ben Ziegler.
So Sweetchick on for the second time today. Ben Ziegler with the opportunity. 2 outs and runners on the corners. Black Bears leading 3-1 as the newest Hawaii Rainbow Warrior will dig in from the left side. Just committing yesterday, heading to the Big West and heading home for him, a native of Wailuku. Lefty on lefty matchup, a single for Ziegler back an inning ago. First pitch he sees. He's swinging at a breaking ball, pops it up in foul territory on the left side. Choi gives chase, but will run out of room as this one will fall harmlessly for strike number 1. Ziegler looking for his 10th multi-hit game this year. Hitting .354, 4 doubles, and 11 RBIs, but hitting .222 over his last 5. The 0-1, there goes Sweetchick. It's called for a ball as the catcher Briones can't hang on to it. Sweetchick advances into second, and now 2 runners in scoring position for the Black Bears center fielder. Black Bears 2 last inning, trying to match that here in the 3rd inning. Dewitt comes set. Pitch. Slapped on the left side in the air. This one will end up foul. Ziegler now to protect at a ball and 2 strikes, 22 strikeouts for him. Hawaii this past year went 28 and 24. As he's excited to get back home, make the jump from the JUCO level to D1. Now he has to protect. Ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 in scoring position. Duick trying to get out of this. Here's his 1-2. Misses high and away as that evens out the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This bottom 4 of the order. All 4 got on an inning ago. Black Bears looking for more of that same success here. Lefty comes set. Here's his 2-2. And misses and goes all the way to the backstop. Halverson dashing for the plate. He will score. Sweet Chick advances up to third as the Black Bears have their second run on a wild pitch. And they lead 4-1. Looked like the breaking ball got away from Duick there. As they have a payoff pitch coming up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Black Bears with a run in this inning. Sweet Chick standing over at third. Caden Mckee in the on-deck circle for the Black Bears if it should get to him. The lefty is ready. Payoff pitch. Fastball fouled off, and we'll do it again. Ben Ziegler continuing to see a lot of pitches. Alan Embry has moved him around the lineup, but I've seen that he has his most success down towards the bottom. 3-2 once again. Called strike 3 on the inside corner, and the side is retired. Second strikeout of the day for Duick, but the Black Bears able to add to their lead in the bottom of the third. They're able to score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 runner left on base. We head to the 4th at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Countless Black Bears Baseball.
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union. FICOM, member NCUA.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Derek Beau to lead things off here in the top of the 4th inning with the Black Bears leading 4-1. First pitch from Ernest is a fastball high and away for ball number 1. Black Bears add on another run as Callum Halverson scored back in the bottom of the third on a wild pitch. The 1-0. Fastball on the inside corner calling for strike number 1. Beau, a fly out to left back in the second inning. Hitting right around the Mendoza line this season, 26th game for him. 1-1. Fastball hit sharply right to Brock Bozet at short, who has it. Toss across the diamond, beats the speedster. Rather, going to call him safe. Chris Castro making the call over at first base. Bogue was moving it down the first baseline. A bang-bang play, and Chris Castro says that Bogue beat the ball to the bag. So a leadoff single. As that will bring in Colin Curry. The runner over at first. First time today that the Lefties have gotten their leadoff man on. Colin Curry, an infield single back in the second inning. First pitch, the curveball, called a strike at the belt. It's 0-1. All 4 hits today have come on infield singles for this Lefties team. They still have yet to pick up a base knock on something getting out of the infield. Ernest working from the stretch, gets the side. He's set. 0-1. Shows bunt, pulls it back. As it misses low, they'll appeal to Chris Castro, see if he kept it, and he did. So Curry kept the bunt attempt around, and so now it's 0-2 to the sophomore from Seattle University. Infield single with 2 outs back in the second inning came in to score the only run for the Lefties. 0-2 the count. There goes the runner, the pitch, tapped right back to Ernest on the mound. He will toss it over to first, and there's an out. But Beau able to advance up to second as the hit and run works, as now it's a runner in scoring position for Danny Briones. Briones, an infield single, was stranded at third back in the second inning as he digs in from the right side. 1 out, a runner on at second. Ernest trying to complete the shutdown inning. Takes a look back at the second base bag. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses above the letters for ball number 1. This Black Bears team, a 5.19 team ERA, 11th in the West Coast League, the 3rd least walks issued this summer. 113 coming into tonight. The 1-0 fouled off down the right field line. Counts even at 1-1. Third game for Briones, the freshman from Riverside City College. Originally committed to San Diego State coming out of high school. Was the number 12 catcher in California in the 2021 class, according to Perfect Game. Time is now called as Briones steps out of the box. Third game for him, hitting below the Mendoza line. 1 for 3 last night. Now 2 for 4 on the weekend. Ernest takes a look back at second. Here's the 1-1. The changeup misses, down and away. This one deflects off of home plate umpire Isaac McAllister and stays right at the feet of Arnone. No advance from Beau out on second, but a hitter's count, a plus count for Danny Briones here with 1 out. Ernest taking his time as he comes set. 2-1. Fastball just a little high. 3-1 now the count. Only 1 walk issued on the day so far for Ernest. Devin Alvarez, the shortstop, in the on-deck circle for the Lefties. The southpaw's ready, the 3-1. Fastball off the end of the bat and foul over just past the Lefties' dugout. It's a full count. Second full count today for Ernest. The only other one, rather, the third. He had a full count against Mason Persons, ended up walking him. Then he got B.Y. Choi to line out to Brock Bozette. 3-2 the count with 1 out. Payoff pitch. Fastball fouled off once again on the right side, and we'll do it again. Last night, the Court Carpenter concert, one of the big post-game attractions this summer. Coming up next Saturday, a week from now, special 7:05 first pitch for game number 2 against Ridgefield. It's the one and only fireworks show this summer. That should be a lot of fun post-game. Ernest ready as he takes a look back at Beau. Let's do the 3-2 once again. A fastball just outside for ball number 4. Briones able to win the battle. It's now runners on first and second with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning for Devin Alvarez. Alvarez, an RBI single. It's bringing the only run in the game for the Lefties as Ernest now looking to work out of trouble. Black Bears lead 4-1. Now the tying run at the plate in Alvarez, the sophomore from Fullerton College. Did not play for them this past year. The Hornets going 20-20. Lefty on righty matchup. First pitch. Fastball on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Ernestie's been able to work through the top half of the lineup pretty quickly, but this bottom half giving him a little bit of trouble. Now the second time through. Sweet Chick holding on the runner at second. Now he flashes out the 0-1. A fastball. Alvarez chases a high fastball as he fouls it back. It's 0-2. Last night, Black Bears pitching only had 2 strikeouts, one from Raul Harada and one from Bailey Roberson. Ernesty is still in search of his first punch-out. Hasn't had a lot of deep counts here today. Has had several 2-strike counts, but still looking for the punch-out. He had 3 last time out against Portland. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, and Alvarez just able to fight it off as he fouls it off his front foot, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Looking elsewhere in the West Coast League, Ridgefield leading 7-1 over the Springfield Drifters. That one in the bottom of the third down at the Rourke. The Nemo and Bellingham, no score at bottom of the fourth in Bellingham. Yakima Valley, who find themselves not too far behind the Black Bears, up 2-0 over the Victoria Harbor Cats. That one in the bottom of the third in Canada. The 0-2, a fastball. Rolled to the second baseman, Sweet Chick. Steps on the bag. The throw to first in time. A 4-3 inning-ending double play. Seth Sweet Chick, that was all him as he gets Zach Ernestine out of the jam in the top of the fourth inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for the Lefties. We head to the bottom of the fourth here at Story Field. The Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Callens Black Bears Baseball.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. That pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least. But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability. At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging,
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
depend on us.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and coworkers. Black Bears baseball is made possible by Peace Health, Fiber Federal Credit Union, Pacific Tech Construction, Bob's Sporting Goods, McDonald's in Longview and Woodland, and the Bud Clary Auto Group. Don't miss a single inning of Black Bears baseball. Tickets at the gate or right now at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Black Bears leading 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth here at Story Field. It'll be Cade McGee, Nick Miller, and Sam Cannon, 8-9-1 for the Black Bears against the lefty Owen Dewick out for his 4th inning of work. So far today for the lefty in his first start. 3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all those earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. He picked up his 2 punch-outs back in the bottom of the third. Cade McGee digs in to lead things off. An RBI single his first time up. First pitch he sees, he waves at a changeup. It's 0-1. McGee picking up RBI number 5 on the year for the freshman from Gonzaga. The 0-1 fastball bounced in the dirt. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Black Bears have done a nice job getting on base this year. 4th highest OBP in the league at 386. with a .365 slugging percentage. The 1-1 misses down and away with the heater. 2-1 now the count to Mckee. That slugging percentage good for 7th in the West Coast League. 2-1. Cut on and miss. A backdoor breaker. Mckee chases at it. Counts even at 2-2. K2 for his last 15 at the plate. Looking for a second multi-hit game this summer. The pitch. This is outside, and it's a full count to the leadoff man for the Black Bears. In the bottom of the 4th inning, right-hander warming up once again for the Lefties out in the right field bullpen. Payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the Black Bears dugout, and we'll do it again. Nick Miller on the on-deck circle. There were no outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Black Bears leading 4-1. 3-2 once again. Fastball misses inside. Mckee draws his 10th walk on the year as he's on for the second time today. And the leadoff man is on for Nick Miller in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nice at-bat to lead things off.
We'll bring up third baseman Nick Miller.
68th pitch of the night coming up for Dewick. 33 strikes and 34 balls for the lefty having the Cal Poly this fall. Lefty on righty matchup. First pitch to Miller is a breaking ball in the inner half, called for strike number 1. Second walk issued today by Dewick. The 0-1. There goes Mckee. It's called a strike to throw down to second, and Mckee is cut down. So Caden Mckee cut down trying to take second. Now 1 for 2 on the year in stolen base attempts, and now Miller's going to have to protect that 0-2. Dewick back working from the windup. Here's the 0-2. Fastball. Miller chops it over the third baseman Choi. He has it on the backhand. The throw to first will beat Miller by a step for out number 2. So the bottom 2 of the order retired, as now that'll bring up the leadoff man, Sam Canton.
This is left fielder Sam Canton.
Canton today 1 for 1. With a single and a sac fly for the Port Orchard, Washington native. First pitch he sees is a breaking ball down and away for ball number 1. Cannon able to drive in a run on a ball that he connected on the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. 2-0 now the count. He drilled it to right when it hung up there for Colin Curry to make the catch. Cannon now up to 10 RBIs on the year. And around 230, pair of doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs for him. He's 1 for 4 in the series so far. Has a hit now in 5 out of his last 9. The 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball, he chops foul. Up the first base line. Looks like that might have got him on the front foot. As now he will take a few moments to walk around and try to shake it off. 2 balls and a strike now here with 2 outs. In the bottom of the 4th, Black Bears leading 4-1. Cowlitz looking for their first series win in over a month. The pitch. Changeup drops in on the inner half. It's 2-2. Black Bears 3-4 in the second half. It started with the beginning of the Portland series about a week and a half ago down at Walker Stadium. 2-2. Just misses inside. Stingy take there from Cam. Now it's a full count with 2 outs. Brock Bozette. Due up next. Payoff pitch. Fastball. Got him looking on the outside corner for strike number 3. And the side is retired. Black Bears go down in order in the bottom of the 4th inning. As we head to the 5th at Story Field, Black Bears leading 4-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
For us to go back down on the field, Jenna has got her hula hoops contest brought to you by...
It's baseball season, and Peace Health is excited to return as a sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears as they vie for the Western League Championship. Black Bears games make a great family event. Bring the whole crew to the ballpark for fresh air, sunshine, fun, friends, and all the thrills of Black Bears baseball. As the largest health provider in Cowlitz County, Peace Health is ready to step up to the plate and keep your family in the game, whether it's a routine appointment or specialty or emergency care. Peace Health and the Cowlitz Black Bears, two great teams.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Weather guard!
Four to 1, Cowlitz leads over Port Angeles in the top of the fifth inning. It will be 9-1-2 for the Lefties against Zach Ernest, trying to get through 5 innings here tonight. Longest he's gone this year was 5 innings back against Victoria on June 29th. This will be Josh Leckie, the left fielder, to dig in to lead things off in the top of the fifth inning. A ground out his first time up for Leckie to Nick Miller over at third. Ernest working from the windup. Here's his first pitch. It's a fastball, a little too far off the outer half. Ball and no strikes to Leckie. 1 for 2 in the series after he came in as an offensive replacement a night ago. The junior from Gilbert, Arizona, the 1-0 pitch, fastball. That one backs up Leckie. 2-0 now the count as it just misses off the inner half. The junior hitting right at the Mendoza line at 200, a double and 3 RBIs for him over 28 games. 2-0. Fastball drops down and in. 3-0 now the count. Ernest so far today, 4 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, and 2 walks. No strikeouts for him yet. In danger of his third free pass. Here's a 3-0. Fastball right over the heart of the plate for strike number 1. Ernest now back in the count. Here comes his 3-1. Fastball just misses outside for ball number 4, and they actually appeal down to first, and they say that Leckie went around. So he'll have to get back in, and we'll have a payoff pitch coming up to the leadoff man in the top of the 5th inning. Big call there from Chris Castro, the base umpire this evening. And so now Matt Greeley going to come out to talk to his left fielder. He thought it was ball number 4, so did a lot of people, but wasn't able to lay off. Pitch number 63 coming up from the lefty from UC San Diego. The Black Bears leading 4-1. Leadoff man has been on only once here today. Here comes payoff pitch. Fastball skied down the right field line and tailing out of play. Andrew Biagio starting to get warm for the Black Bears out in the left field bullpen. Ernest in a battle here to lead off the 5th. 3-2 once again. Misses low for ball number 4. So Leckie reaches on the free pass. Now the 3rd walk today from Ernest. So the leadoff man is on for the 2nd straight inning. That'll bring up the top of the order and Ethan Floodstrom. Floodstrom's 0 for 2 today. 2 for 6 on the weekend. Coming into tonight on a 4-game hit streak for the sophomore from Tacoma Community College. Hitting .226 over 20 games this season. First pitch he sees. Just off the outer half as Floodstrom's out in the count 1-0. A 751 OPS for Floodstrom. A 407 OBP with a 344 slugging percentage. Good lead over at first. The 1-0 pitch. A chopper to Sweet Chick at second. Goes to second for one. The relay to first. In time. A 4-6-3 twin killing, and there's two gone in the top of the fifth. Second double play started by Seth Sweet Chick today. There's two gone now for Mason Persons. Courtesy not allowing hard contact today. That's what he's done really all season long. All four hits today for Port Angeles have not left the infield. First pitch to Persons is a breaking ball in the dirt for ball number one. Persons 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk for the sophomore. Coming in tonight hitting .235 on the year. 1-0 pitch. Fastball off the end of the bat, rolled to Bozette at short. He has it. He'll toss it across the diamond to Mckee for out number 3. And the side is retired. The Lefties go down in order in the top of the fifth inning. As we're halfway home here at Story Field, the Black Bears lead 4-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or right now at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
4-1, the Black Bears lead going to the bottom of the fifth here at Story Field. The day is done for Owen Dewick. He goes 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks and 3 strikeouts for the lefty as he gives way to the righty heading to Washington State this fall, Ryan Orr. 6 appearances for him, a 4.15 ERA, 8 2/3 so far this summer, 9 hits, 6 walks to 11 strikeouts. Last time he threw was his one start this summer against Bellingham on July 9th a week ago. When inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 6 runs, only 2 of those earned, 2 walks and 1 strikeout for the right-hander. Did not allow a run over his first 3 appearances. Has now given up 4 earned runs over the last 2 2/3. Brock Bozette to lead things off for the Black Bears. First pitch. He shows bunt, pulls it back, but it's a strike anyway as Bozette's down in the count 0-1. So now this third time through the lineup for the Black Bears today. Bozette's 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball, misses way outside. Counts even at a ball and a strike. Ground out to Will Mulfler, the first baseman, back in the first, and a 4 unassisted double play as he lined out to Mason Persons. The 1-1 runs high and in, 2-1 now the count. Bozette now 1 for 5 this weekend. It's the pitch, a chopper on the left side of the infield. Alvarez coming in. He has the toss to first, not in time. An infield single for Brock Bozette as he's able to reach and the leadoff man is on. Bozette now a hit in 15 out of his last 16 games. So the leadoff man is on for the Black Bears for the 5th time today. Leadoff man has reached in every inning. Callan Halverson with the opportunity. No outs, a runner at first. So the Black Bears right fielder. As Callan looks to extend their 3-run lead. The first pitch to Halverson. This is inside for ball number 1. Halverson 1 for 2 on the day. Single back in the 3rd after he grounded out in the 1st. The 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0 now the count. Halverson picked up his first hit in 3 games last night. Now a hit in his past 2. He's reached in his last 5, though, as a 2-0. Misses just below the knees. 3-0 now the count. So not the start you want if you're Matt Greeley, bringing in the new arm for this 3rd time through the order. An infield single, and now 3-0 the count to the Black Bears 3-hitter. The pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, taken for strike number 1. Halverson with 10 multi-hit games this summer, trying to make it 11 here in game number 2 against the Lefties. The 3-1. Same spot, same result, and it's a full count. Bozette with 2 stolen bags this year. The payoff pitch coming up. Here it is. Hard chopper back up the middle. Alvarez steps on the bag himself. Toss to first is inside. A 6-3 at double play, and there's 2 gone for Aaron Parker. Both teams now have hit into 2 double plays aside. As they'll bring the designated hitter, Aaron Parker, with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the 5th inning. Black Bears leading 4-1. First pitch to Parker. It's a breaking ball and misses upstairs. Parker's having the count 1-0. Walk in the first, strikeout on a changeup in the 3rd for the freshman from Los Altos, California. The pitch runs high and in. 2-0 now the count. That one hitting something and ricocheting over towards the Lefties' dugout. Parker's reached in his last 7, hitting over 400 over his last 10 games. The pitch. This is down and away. So now 3-0 the count to Aaron Parker. Here's a pitch. Down and away for ball number 4. First walk issued by Ord today as Parker's on for the 2nd time. So now a 2-out opportunity for Alec Arnone with a runner over at first. Arnone scoring the High Sox today. First time we've seen that for the San Juan Capistrano, California native. He digs in from the right side with 2 outs, a runner over at first. A righty-on-righty matchup. First pitch to Arnone. This is outside for ball number 1. With a pretty consistent strike zone from Isaac McAllister this evening. Black Bears with this umpiring crew for the 3rd time this season. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball ripped down the right field line. This is down and will roll all the way to the corner. Parker rounding second, heading for 3rd as Curry just gets to it. He's going to get the green light. Here comes the relay, and it's going to be bobbled by Mason Persons as Parker scores all the way from first on the RBI double by Alec Arnone. His 18th RBI on the year, and the Black Bears lead by 4. It's 5-1. Great approach there from the catcher. Going the other way with it. As Parker showing off the wheels. He scores. Arnone with his 8th double on the year. And the Black Bears lead 5-1. Inning continues now for Seth Sweetchick with 2 outs. Black Bears up 5-1. Sweetchick will dig in from the right side. He's reached base twice today. A walk back in the 2nd, then a single in the 3rd. Came in to score as well back after the walk. First pitch to him He's right on as he fouls it back to the screen. It's 0-1. Sweet Chick did not play last night. Last time he played in league play, it was back on Sunday for the Nevada Wolfpack. Seen the ball well here today. Saw Owen Duick very well. Orr comes set at the chest, takes a look back at second, the 0-1. The curveball way outside, counts even at a ball and a strike. So now for Orr, he's given up a run in his last 3 outings. After he went 6 innings to start off his Lefties career, shutout. Only allowed 3 hits as well. The 1-1 called a strike at the knees. It's 1-2. Sweet Chick will now have to protect. 15 walks to 10 strikeouts for the sophomore this season. Now he has to battle. 1-2 the count with 2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch. Breaking ball. He's just able to fight it off on the right side. Won't do it again. Sweet Chick, one of his good friends when he was at Kansas. Maui Auna, now heading to the University of Tennessee. He was with the USA Collegiate National Team, who just wrapped up play. The 1-2 once again. The breaking ball misses down and away. 2-2 now the count. Interesting to see how the shortstop will do with the Volunteers this coming year. Of course, Tennessee was the consensus #1 overall seed, but their season came to an end in the Super Regionals against Notre Dame. 2-2, misses just high, as Sweet Chick able to work a full count. Ben Ziegler on deck with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Black Bears up 5-1. Cowlitz with 8 hits today. The Lefties only with 4. Or set, payoff pitch. Fastball, a jam shot, back up the middle. Persons to his right, he gloves it. The toss to first is in time for out number 3. But the Black Bears are able to add to their lead once again. They're able to score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 runner left on base. We head to the 6th. You're at Storyfield. The Black Bears leading 5-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. That pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least.
But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and
Zach Ernest out for his 6th inning. First pitch, called a strike on the outside corner to B.Y. Choi. It's 0-1. Ryan Orr was actually not the arm in the game last inning. It was Nick Sanchez, the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses. Down and away, counts even at a ball and a strike. Sanchez taking Orr's number and jersey. It's the 1-1 coming from the lefty. Breaking ball, sharp breaking ball, called a strike on the inner half. It's 1-2. B.Y. Choi today is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a line out, both to Brock Bozette at short. 1-2. Curveball. Choi is just able to battle it off back to the screen, and we'll do it again. Black Bears able to add another run in the bottom of the 5th inning. On an RBI double by Alec Arnone, Aaron Parker was able to come in to score all the way from first. 1-2. Fastball. Got him looking on the outside corner for strike number 3. Choi didn't like the call, but Isaac McAllister rings him up as Ernesti gets his first punch out of the evening, and there's one gone for Will Mulfler. So after the leadoff man had reached in the previous 2 innings, Ernesti able to keep Choi off the base paths as Will Mulfler digs in 0 for 2 for the first baseman from the University of Iowa. First pitch, backdoor breaking ball that misses low for ball number 1. Mulfler a fly out to Ziegler in center, then a line out to Brock Bozette at short, back in the 2nd and 3rd innings. The 1-0. Fastball. Misses. Little maybe inside. 2-0 now the count. Mulfler on a 5-game hit streak coming into tonight. 5 for 16 over that stretch. 1 for 4 with an RBI last night for him. 1-1. Popped up. Straight up the chute. Arnone now over towards the netting, and he'll toss the mass. This one will end up a souvenir. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So now Ernesti looking for his 2nd straight strikeout in the top of the 6th inning. Last night's game, over in 2 hours and 8 minutes. There's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses low. 2-2 now the count. Last night's game flew by. Big part of that, Raul Harada, 7 1/3. Not a lot of deep counts for the big right-hander who picked up the win last night. 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It says Chris Castro. As now the count goes to full. Payoff pitch. Tap straight back, and we'll do it again at 3-2. Derek Beau on deck, the center fielder, the speed threat. Saw that in his last plate appearance back in the 4th. He was able to reach on it at what looked like to be a routine ground out to Brock Bozette. Mulfler, good battle here. Trying to extend his hit streak to 6 games. 3-2 once again. Fastball hit sharply in the 6th hole, and it just snakes by Brock Bozette into left field for a base hit. Well, Mulfler at the first base knock out of the infield for the Lefties. It's a 1-out single, and it's a runner on for Derek Beau. A good battle there from the cleanup man, Mulfler. So now Derek Beau with the chance, the senior from Cal State San Bernardino. 1 for 2 today, a fly out and then the infield single, and he was able to beat out. It was a bang-bang play over at first. Lefty on righty matchup, first pitch. Fastball called a strike on the inner half. It's 0-1. 1 run on 5 hits and no errors for the Lefties. 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors for the Black Bears. Ernesti set at the belt. It's 0-1. Runs upstairs, counts even at a ball and a strike. Beau from Redlands, California, right at the Mendoza line this season. 4 doubles and 3 RBIs. Sees the ball well. 25 walks to 21 strikeouts as he sends this one in the air to right center. Ziegler to his left. He'll make the catch just shy of the warning track for out number 2. Beau put a good drive on it, but he flies out to his counterpart, Ben Ziegler, as now there's 2 gone for Colin Curry. The last of the lefties in this lineup, the third time through for Ernest. His last start as a Black Bear this summer. This is his longest outing this season. His previous long was 5 innings back at the end of June. First pitch to Curry. The curveball drops on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Curry today 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out back to Ernest back in the fourth. The sophomore from Redmond, Washington. 1 for 4 on the weekend for him. The 0-1. Another breaking ball. They appeal to Castro, and he says that Curry was able to lay off. Count moves to 1-1 here. And the top of the sixth inning, Black Bears leading 5-1 with 2 outs and a runner over at first. Olfler 2 for 3 on stolen base attempts this year. The 1-1. Fastball, a high chopper back up the middle. Sweet Chick Hill taking himself to the bag for out number 3. And Zach Ernest able to work around a 1-out single. As we head to the bottom of the sixth here at Story Field, the Black Bears leading 5-1 over the Lefties. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Call the guard that's weather guard.
Call the guard that's weather guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard that's weather guard.
Just call the guard that's weather guard.
Just call the guard that's weather guard.
Weather guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or right now at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like...
Bottom six, the Black Bears leading 5-1. They will have 7, 8, and 9 coming up against the new arm into the game. Andrew Monson making his 12th appearance this summer. 0-3 with a 2.07 ERA for the Spokane Falls Community College product. Righty, 6'1", 185 pounds. 17 1/3, 15 hits with 9 walks to 18 strikeouts. Last time he threw was on Thursday, where he ended up picking up the loss. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts for him against Kelowna. The Lefties have lost 3 series in a row. Black Bears looking for their first series win in 9 tries, as Monson takes over for Nick Sanchez, not Ryan Orr. 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, and 1 walk for the righty. As Monson ramps up his warm-up pitches, Black Bears in the lead 5-1. Zach Ernest through 6 innings here tonight. We'll have to see if he potentially comes out for the 7th. Andrew Biagio has been warming for the past couple of innings. As now Ziegler will come up to the dish, and we are ready for baseball again here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brendan Riley on Mixler.com and on YouTube as well. Pleasure to have you join me on your Saturday evening from wherever you may be. 8:16 here in Longview. As Ben Ziegler will dig in 1 for 2 on the day for the Hawaii Rainbow Warrior. Hitting .350 on the year, 4 doubles and 11 RBIs for him. First pitch he sees. He's swinging. Gets under this one as he pops it up into shallow right center. Coming on is Beau, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out for Andrew Monson here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This past year with Spokane, 10 appearances, 0-2 with an 8.50 ERA. 20 hits, 20 runs, 17 of those earned, 11 walks, and 17 strikeouts. Teammates with Brock Bozen. First pitch to Cade Mckee. This is low for ball number 1. Mckee here today, 1 for 1 with a walk and a single for him. The 1-0 pitch he takes on the outer half. 1-1 now the count to Mckee. Looking for his second multi-hit game this summer. Came in today hitting 135 over his first 13. The 1-1 pitch. Beautifully placed on the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and nobody on. Black Bears trying to get at least 7 from each of their first 2 starters this weekend. The 1-2. Mckee pops this one up into left. Jesh Leckie will come in and make the catch for out number 2. Mckee just missing that one. A good breaking ball from Monson, and Mckee was just out in front of it, as now there's 2 gone and nobody on for Nick Miller, with the Black Bears leading 5-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Miller today, 1 for 2, a single and a ground out for him. And the nod here tonight, first start since last Friday. Ready matchup, here comes the first pitch. He takes a breaking ball, called for a strike. It's 0-1. Miller a single back in the second. And then a ground out to the third baseman, Biagio. The 0-1 fastball down by the shoe tops, counts even at 1-1. Third pitcher of the game for the Lefties. They got 4 out of their starter, Owen Dewick. Allowed 4 runs, the 1-1. A curveball just off the outer half, 2 balls and a strike. Black Bears, the last series win came against the Walla Walla Sweets back from June 10th to the 12th, the 2-1, a breaking ball. Miller tries to go the other way with it. This one will get down out of play down the right field line. Mulfuller was giving chase, but now they count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Black Bears got off to their best start in franchise history, 7-2. Taking the first 3 series, a sweep included in there as well. But since then, swept by Corvallis. Series lost to Ridgefield, Edmonton, Bend, Victoria, Portland, and Springfield. 1-2. Just misses down our way, rather, on the 2-2. And now it's a full count to Nick Miller. Pitch. Got him looking on the outside corner for strike number 3. And it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th for Andrew Monson. As we head to the 7th here at Story Field, the Black Bears lead 5-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit. FiberCU.com. Member NCUA.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, What does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Riggy.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
5-1. Cowlitz leads going to the final three frames. 7, 8, and 9 coming up for the Lefties against the new arm into the game, Andrew Del Biagio. First pitch from the reliever. Fastball misses upstairs for ball number 1. Del Biagio coming in to tonight's game, making his 10th appearance on the year, a 3.78 ERA, the 1-0. Just misses outside. 2-0 now the count. 19 innings, 18 hits, 9 walks to 17 strikeouts for the San Jose, California native. Has a save in there as well, the 2-0, spiked in the dirt, 3-0 now the count. Last time out for him was back on July 9th a week ago against Springfield in that Saturday loss. 3 innings from the right-hander, the pitch, fastball dots the outside corner. It's 3-1. 2 hits and 2 strikeouts, facing the minimum for the right-hander from Linfield College. Has allowed a run in his last 2 outings as the 3-1 foul back to the screen, and it's a full count. Here leaves Zach Ernestey in his final start with the Black Bears. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run that was earned, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Those 5 hits, 4 of them not even leaving the infield. Payoff pitch. Fastball misses high for ball number 4. So the leadoff man on. 10th walk issued by Del Biagio this year, as Briones is on for the 3rd time today, and that'll bring up Devin Alvarez with no outs and a runner over at first. It's a bullpen game now, 5-1 your score. One swing of the bat, and the Lefties could be right back in it. Alvarez today, 1 for 2 with a single, and grounded into a double play. First pitch, dotted on the outside corner for strike number 1. Black Bears pitching only with 3 strikeouts this weekend. 2 last night, and only 1 so far here this evening. 1. Fastball. Alvarez a little late on it as he sends it down the right field line. It's 0-2. Port Angeles a run on 5 hits and no errors. Black Bears 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors as well. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Misses way outside. What a snag by Alec Arnone behind the plate. Being able to get over to his right and get it on the forehand to prevent the runner Briones from advancing. But a ball and 2 strikes now with no outs. Del Biagio working from the stretch. He's set at the chest. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball off the end of that. Snag by Del Biagio. Goes to second for 1. The relay to first. In time. A 1-6-3 double play started by Andrew Del Biagio. And there's 2 gone in the top of the 7th. 3rd time today that Port Angeles has hit into a double play, as now there's 2 gone for the 9-hitter, Jesh Leckie, the junior from the New Mexico Military Institute. First pitch from Del Biagio, fouled straight back. It's 0-1. Leckie today 0 for 1, a ground out and a walk for the Gilbert, Arizona native. 6 for 16 in his last 10 games, making his first start in over a week. Only has 2 plate appearances over his last 5 appearances. The 0-1. Curveball misses outside. 1-1 now the count to the 9-hitter for the Lefties. Zach Ernestey getting through the order 2 times in full as the 1-1. Cut on and missed. Leckie behind on the heater. It's 1-2. And got 2/3 of the way through it the 3rd time. But now Embry taking him out, and now this bullpen looking to close it out. Del Biagio already with a 3-inning save this year. The 1-2 just misses off the outside corner. Counts even at 2-2 now. Mckee 8 walks to 22 strikeouts. The 2-2 misses down and away, and it's a full count to the 9-hitter, Josh Leckie. Ethan Floodstrom, the designated hitter, is on deck if it should get to him. Payoff pitch coming up. Here it is. Fastball. Got him looking on the outside corner for strike number 3. Andrew Del Biagio sits the lefties down in order in the top of the 7th inning as it's time to stretch here at Story Field. The Black Bears lead 5-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least.
But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Your Cowlitz Black Bears are back at Story Field this summer. Get out and join your neighbors for family-friendly fun. A Black Bears baseball game is a perfect reason to meet with friends and coworkers. Black Bears baseball is made possible by Peace Health, Fiber Federal Credit Union, Pacific Tech Construction, Bob's Sporting Goods, McDonald's in Longview and Woodland, and the Bud Clariotto Group. Don't miss a single inning of Black Bears baseball. Tickets at the gate or right now at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
It's baseball season, and Peace Health is excited to return as a sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears as they vie for the Western League Championship. Black Bears games make a great family event. Bring the whole crew to the ballpark for fresh air, sunshine, fun, friends, and all the thrills of Black Bears baseball. As the largest health provider in Cowlitz County, Peace Health is ready to step up to the plate and keep your family in the game, whether it's a routine appointment or specialty or emergency care. Peace Health and the Cowlitz Black Bears, 2 great teams.
First pitch to Sam Kin, called a strike as he's down in the count 0-1. Black Bears leading 5-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Andrew Del Biagio sitting down the lefties in order. The 0-1. Fastball, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not, says Chris Castro, the big umpire this evening. 1-1 now the count. Andrew Monson out for his second inning of work after he had a 1-2-3 bottom of the 6th. The 1-1. The curveball drops on the outside corner. It's 1-2. Kin here today, 1 for 2 with a single, a sacrifice fly, and a strikeout. The 1-2. He's able to fight one off over to Brock Bozette in the on-deck circle. We'll do it again. Black Bears looking to take their first series in over a month. Been a long time coming, but this second half looking to turn things around and trying to fight towards a playoff spot. The 1-2, Can rips this one down the right field line. This one hooking, and it's going to end up foul. He ripped it into the bullpen for the lefties just a little early on the inside heater. We'll do it again at 1-2. Tough to get a home run down the right field line here at Story Field. 326 to the corner with about a 15-foot-high wall. Really got to get into one. Here comes the 1-2 once again. Canton flares this one to the shortstop. Alvarez has it on the backhand. Throw to first. Beats Canton by a step as he's out number 1 in the bottom of the 7th. So Canton grounds out. Now will bring up his new Gonzaga teammate, Brock Bozette. A single back in the 5th. He was cut down after Kellen Almerson grounded into a 6-3 double play. Bozette now a hit in 15 out of his last 16. First pitch he sees is a breaking ball. Flared in the left. Coming on is Leckie. Dives and he makes the catch for out number 2. Bozette robbed of a multi-hit game as Leckie a nice play on that one, and there's 2 gone. So unlucky there for Bozette. Now 2 away quickly as that will bring up the 3-hitter, Callan Alberson. As that will bring out Matt Greeley from the first base dugout. And he's going to make a call to the bullpen. So 5 up and 5 down for Andrew Monson, but his day is done. 2 outs and nobody on. The Black Bears leading 5-1. In the bottom of the 7th, we have a pitching change. We'll step aside and be right back. You're listening to Cal's Black Bears Baseball.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
Call the guard, that's weather guard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
When it rains cats in St. Bernard.
We'll keep you dry in the rain or snow.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
577-7200.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
If you need a roof, don't look too hard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard.
Just call the guard, that's weather guard. Weather guard!
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are back and ready for you at Story Field. It's another summer of family-friendly fun. Plus, the Black Bears can host your birthday party, after-work get-together, or even your nonprofit can host a night and make extra money for your organization. Create a summer of great family memories with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Don't miss a single inning of Cowlitz Black Bears baseball with special events all summer long. See the schedule online, get tickets at the gate, or right now at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
New arm into the game is Chandler Freeman, the right-hander, two-way player this summer from Baylor University. Second appearance for him. He went 1 inning against Kelowna back on Wednesday. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run that was earned, and 1 walk for the right-hander. That was back on Tuesday as he relieves Andrew Monson this evening, and he was good. Inning in 2/3 from the right-hander. No hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout as he gives way to Freeman, who this past year at Baylor made 19 appearances, a 7.97 ERA, 20 1/3, 24 hits, 21 runs, 18 of those earned, with 22 walks to 20 strikeouts. Transferred to Baylor in 2021, became a PO mid-season last year after he was at Dallas Baptist in 2020. A righty-on-righty matchup with 2 outs with Callan Halverson at the plate. First pitch, fastball, popped up on the right side in foul territory. Muffler over towards the wall, and this one will sneak out of play. Lucky there for Halverson, who's now down in the count 0-1. He's 1 for 3 today with a pair of groundouts and a single. Freeman last summer played for the Wilmer Stingers in the Northwoods League, so did Callan Halverson. Halverson playing for the Duluth Huskies, those two in the same side of the West Coast League, the 0-1. Breaking ball, he fouls it straight back. It's now 0-2. Cannon and Bozette both got out. A ground out for Sam Cannon, a line out for Bozette. Last 6 have been retired by lefties pitching. Halverson's got to protect the 0-2. Breaking ball, he gets this one off the end of the bat, foul, down towards Shane McCarroll in the first base coach's box. We'll do it again at 0-2. Black Bears leading 5-1, trying to close this one out. Looks like it will be Andrew Del Biagio's 8th inning. No action for the Black Bears in the bullpen. The right-hander set of the belt. The 0-2. Runs inside and it gets him. Halverson on for the second time today as that fastball got away from Freeman. So now it's a 2-out base runner for Aaron Parker. Freeman, pair of his cousins, taken in the top 5 rounds of the MLB draft. His cousin Tyler Freeman was a second-round pick of the Cleveland Guardians in the 2017 MLB draft. His other cousin Cody, 4th-round pick by the Rangers in 2019. Aaron Parker digs in with 2 outs and a runner over at first. First pitch is a breaking ball. Down and away for ball number 1. Parker's reached twice, both base on balls. 0 for 1 today. A strikeout back in the 3rd inning for the UCSB Gaucho. Hitting .314 this year. A long pause. Here's the 1-0. Fastball cut on a miss. Back pick down to first. And Chris Castro calls him safe. Castro looked like he was getting ready to call Halverson out. He started to come around with that right hand, but at that last second, he switched it over. Called him safe, so now 1-1 the count with 2 outs to Aaron Parker. Here's the pitch. A slider that misses down and away, and Parker had in the count 2 balls and a strike. He came in to score in the 5th on the RBI double by Alec Arnone. He was in the on-deck circle for the Black Bears. Counts now with 4 unanswered runs after the lefties tied it up in the top of the 2nd. The 2-1. Fastball just misses. 3-1 now the count. Parker looking for his 3rd walk today. Freeman not trying to give him anything over the heart of the plate after the lefty saw what Parker did last night. 3-1. Fastball, there's a strike on the outside corner. It's a full count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Black Bears leading 5-1. The runner, Halverson, will be going on the pitch. Freeman gets the sign and comes set. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, called strike 3 at the knees for out number 3. Parker rung up as the side is retired. The Black Bears, they get a 2-out base runner, but that comes to pass. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Through 7 full at Story Field, the Black Bears lead 5-1. You're listening to Callis Black Bears Baseball.
Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to. Here at Fiber Federal Credit Union, we're just like any other family. Sometimes you like getting together for a big old family shindig. Other times it would be really great if that family shindig could just be virtual. At Fiber Federal, we always love seeing you at any of our 16 locations, but don't feel like you need to see us face-to-face all the time. With online and mobile banking, mobile deposits, our nationwide network of ATMs, and 24/7 call center, you can visit us anytime, anywhere. And now, several locations feature ITMs with virtual representatives for basic transactions, like withdrawals, cash and check deposits, transfers, loan payments, and balance inquiries. That saves you time for more important things, like seeing your mother in person. She told us to say that. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're accredited. FiberCU.com. Member NCUA.
Top of the order coming up for the Lefties against Andrew Del Biagio. In the top of the 8th inning, McCallum's leading 5-1. First pitch from the right-hander misses inside for ball number 1 to Ethan Floodstrom. 0 for 3 on the day for the designated hitter. The sophomore pitch. Fastball popped up in foul territory on the left side. Nick Miller has room. Now comes back and will make the catch just to the left of the third base bag. Floodstrom's retired for out number 1. He's now 0 for 4 as the Lefties are down to their final 5 outs. Zach Ernest, a nice job through 6. Andrew Del Biagio, a nice job. He's now face the minimum. They're inning in a third. Mason Persons digs in 0 for 2. First pitch he sees is a first pitch breaking ball that snaps in sharply. It's 0 1. A fly out, a walk, and a ground out for the second baseman. Late addition to the lineup today, the 0-1. Fastball, yanked down and away, counts even at a ball and a strike. Black Bears trying to gain ground in this West Coast League South Division. 1-1, fastball. Persons goes the other way with it, and it's down for a base hit. Mason Persons picking up the base knock. His second hit this series. It's a one-out single. That'll bring up B.Y. Choi. Looking around the West Coast League, as games start to get late, Ridgefield are at 21-12, up 7-1 in the bottom of the 8th over the Springfield Drifters. As Choi, the open stands for the left side, awaits the first pitch. Here it is. Fastball, called a strike on the inside blank. It's 0-1. Choi today, 0 for 3. A ground out, a line out, and went down looking in the 6th. He was the one strikeout victim of Zach Ernest this evening. Runner over at first with one gone. The pitch, breaking ball for strike number 2. Drops in right over the heart of the plate as now Choi will have to protect. Choi asking Isaac McAllister. Unhappy with the call. He was unhappy after his last plate appearance. The 0-2. Curveball hit sharply but foul up the first base line, and we'll do it again. So Ridgefield looks like they're on their way to their 22nd win. Corvallis up 4-3 over Wenatchee. Corvallis trying to improve to 23-11. That one in the bottom of the 6th. Yakima Valley most likely going to win their 17th game as the pitch high and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. They're up 8-0 over Victoria in the bottom of the 6th inning. Looking elsewhere, Walla Walla, they trail 9-4 against Kelowna in the bottom of the 5th. And then the Pickles up 5-2. The pitch, a ground ball past the dive of Sweet Chick in the center for a base hit. A pair of one-out singles puts 2 on for Will Mulfler. That one sounded like it might have broken the bat. Coming off the end of B.Y. Choi's bat. But now runners on first and second. This game could get interesting if Will Mulfler can come through. 1 for 3 today. For the first baseman, Del Biagio looking to roll another double play. Righty-on-righty matchup as the right-hander comes set. First pitch comes with a breaking ball and it misses outside. Mulfler heading the count 1-0. Single back in the 6th. After he flew out and lined out, as now Brady Corrigan's going to come out of the third base dugout to come talk to the right-hander. In this second half, the Portland Pickles are 9-1. Most wins by 4. Ridgefield in second, 2.5 games back at 5-2. Yakima Valley having themselves a start, 7-3 in their first 10. And they're looking like they're going to improve to 8-3 in the second half. Corvallis, the first half winners, they're already in the playoffs. They're 4-3 in the second half, 3.5 games back, with the Bend Elks sitting at 5-5. Cowlitz at 3-4, trying to get back to 500. Springfield at 4-6, and Walla Walla at 2-5. Black Bears trying to get to the playoffs for the first time in nearly a decade. They lead 5-1 with a 1-0 count and 1 out. Runners on first and second. Del Biagio set, working from the first base side, the 1-0. Fastball misses down and away, 2-0 on the count. A good hitter's count for the Iowa Hawkeye. Hit streak up to 6 games for him. 12 RBIs on the campaign. Pitch, fastball, called a strike. Belt high, 2-1 now the count. Persons at second, Choi at first. Speed on the base pass, Del Biagio trying to roll a ground ball as Skylar Manelski starts to loosen. 2-1. Fastball, a hard chopper. Miller gloves it, steps on the bag. The jump throw to first is on time. A 5-3 inning-ending double play highlighted by Nick Miller, and the side is retired. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 8th here at Story Field. The Black Bears lead 5-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
Time now for Sweet Carolinas, brought to you by
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Bend on us.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $150 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
5-1. Cowlitz in the lead. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Black Bears against Chandler Freeman. As Alec Arnone will lead things off, 1 for 3 today. Black Bears getting out of the top of the 8th inning thanks to a magnificent 5-3 double play by Nick Miller, the third baseman. Righty matchup. First pitch from Chandler Freeman. It's a fastball set high in the air to right center. Beau back towards the track. He'll converge with Curry, who will call him off to make the catch at the warning track for out number 1. So Arnone now 1 for 4 here today. Well, Nick Miller to end the top half of the 8th inning. It's a high chopper, brought him right to the third base bag. Stepped on the bag. A jump throw that was right on the money to Cade Mckee over at first. Went away for Seth Sweetchick. First pitch. A breaking ball. He gets under it as he pops it up. Over towards the second baseman, Persons. He has it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 gone on 2 pitches. As now we are going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Travis Wiese getting the nod as he replaces Ben Ziegler, who finishes the day 1 for 3. Wiese will dig in from the right side. First time at the plate for him since back on June 28th against Victoria. He'll come to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. The Black Bears leading 5-1. Skylar Manelski is still getting warm on the left field bullpen. We'll have to see if he will come on for the 9th inning, trying to close it down. Ready matchup. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball called a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Black Bears without a hit over the last 2 innings. Travis Wiese trying to change that here. The 0-1. Behind him to the backstop. That evens the count at 1-1. Wiese committing to Missouri Western State University. After he was at Mount Hood, he's now transferring. There's a 1-1 count here. Here's a pitch. A breaking ball sticks with it. He lines it over the head of Persons into right center for a base hit. Travis Wiese picks up the base knock. His 5th hit in league play this year. It's a 2-out single now as that'll bring up Cade Mckee. Wiese was 4 for his first 6 at the plate. Now he's 5 for 7. Now Cade Mckee digs in. 1 for 2 today with an RBI single and a walk. Facing off against Freeman with 2 outs and Wiese over at first. A righty-on-righty matchup. Here's the first pitch. It's a fastball on the outside corner for strike number 1. Mckee looking for his second multi-hit game this summer for the freshman All-American. WCC Freshman of the Year. D1 Baseball Freshman All-America second team. For a standout year at Gonzaga. The 0-1, he's a little tardy as he fouls it down the right field line. It's 0-2. He's going to now have to protect. Freeman coming in and throwing strikes. Him and Monson have been good. In relief, 4th pitcher for the Lefties today. Black Bears have scored 4 straight. No one has scored since the 5th. The 0-2. Fastball rocketed in the center. Beau over to his left. They'll make the catch for out number 3. And the 2-out single comes to pass. Black Bears in the bottom of the 8th inning. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 1 runner left on base. We head to the 9th. The Black Bears looking to close it down when we come back, leading 5-1. You're listening to Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.
I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors at Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball, including Guest House Inn and Suites. With great reviews and affordable rates, Guest House, the official
Bob Manelski.
Cowlitz Black Bears. Enjoy a getaway with the amenities you expect this summer. On 360-414-5953. That's 360-414-5953. Or with the easy way, Google Guest House Inn Kelso. Also, I thank McDonald's. Your locally owned McDonald's in Longview and Woodland. Be sure to try the 2 crispy chicken sandwiches and delicious meals. Delicious items. Order and pay with McDonald's app. Get some good deals out of McDonald's app. I'd also like to thank Safeway. Headed to Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has your tailgate favorites from fried chicken and party subs. The fresh cut fruit, veggie trays, and salads.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year, to say the least. But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability. At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Black Bears looking to close this one down in the top of the 9th inning and take the series here in game number 2. Skylar Manelski getting the ball with the Black Bears leading 5-1. Here leaves Andrew Biagio. 2 innings, 2 hits. 1 walk and 1 strikeout for the right-hander from Linfield. He gives way to his Linfield teammate, Skylar Manelski. 17th appearance for him, 1-2 with a 4.76 ERA. Has not allowed an earned run since back on June 24th against the Bend Elks. He'll face off against Derek Beau to lead things off in the top of the 9th inning. First pitch, the sinker on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Couple of defensive changes for the Black Bears. Ben Ziegler out of the game. Sam Can moves from left to center. Callan Halverson as the pitch. Cut on and miss. It's quickly 0-2 to Beau. Callan Halverson moves from right to left, and Travis Wiese stays in the game in right. 0-2 the count with no outs in the top of the 9th. Beau today 1 for 3 the pitch. He's just able to fight it off. And we'll do it again. Manelski, the last time he threw was last Friday when inning and 2/3, 1 hit and 1 strikeout against the Springfield Drifters in the Black Bears 6-5 loss. Right-hander set at the chest. The pitch. Inside out swing. Fought off over towards Lefties' dugout. We'll do it again. Beau, a pair of flyouts and a single for the center fielder today. As the Lefties are down to their final 3 outs. Black Bears took the lead in the first. The Lefties tied it up, and since then, 4 unanswered. The pitch just misses high. Winelski come with the breaking ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Winelski this year, 18 strikeouts. The pitch. Ground ball right back at him as he stabs, and he'll zip it over to Mckee at first for out number 1. Skylar Winelski showing off the athleticism as he's able to do it himself, and there's 1 gone. Now bringing Colin Curry. The Lefties down to their final 2 outs. Black Bears 2 outs away from their first series win in over a month. First pitch. Fastball over the heart of the plate. It's 0-1 to Curry. 1 for 3. A single, a ground out, and a pair of ground outs, rather. The sidewinder comes set. Here's the pitch. The sinker on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Winelski filling up the strike zone at the top of the 9th inning. Trying to shut this one down. Danny Briones on deck. 0-2. Cut on and miss. First strike number 3. Winelski rearing back and blowing it by Curry. And there's 2 gone in the top of the 9th. And Danny Briones, the last chance for the Lefties here on Saturday night. It's been a while for this Black Bears team to take a series. June 10th through the 12th, the last time. They won their first 3 series this year. Since then, have lost 7 of 8. The only one is split against Kamloops. First pitch to Briones. Just misses upstairs. It's 1-0. Briones has been on base all 3 times today. A single and a pair of walks for the catcher. He's trying to extend this game. The 1-0. Called a strike on the outer half. It's 1-1. The Black Bears have won several game 1s in series. Ridgefield, Edmonton. 1-1. A little late on as he shoots it down the right field line. It's 1-2, and the Lefties are down to their final strike this evening. Black Bears on a big weekend here in Longview. The Court Carpenter concert last night. An 11-5 win, and now trying to take the series. Winelski's ready. The 1-2. Slider just misses inside. It's 2-2. If Arnone was probably set up on the inside, that's probably a called strike 3, but he has to go across home plate. It's now count even. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses down and away. And it's a full count. 3-2 the count. 2 outs, top 9. Black Bears in the lead, 5-1. The right-hander's ready. Payoff pitch. Fastball, chopper to the second baseman, Sweet Chick. He has it and bobbles it. Briones will reach as this one will continue. An error on Seth Sweet Chick. First error by either sides. As now we will have a pinch hitter. It'll be Jaden Arakaki who will pinch hit for Devin Alvarez with 2 outs and a runner over at first, with the Black Bears leading 5-1. Jaden Arakaki. In the transfer portal, the former Nebraska Cornhusker, making his 6th appearance this summer, hitting .238. First pitch from Winelski. The sinker called a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Lefties today, 1 run on 7 hits and no errors. The Black Bears, 5 runs on 9 hits and 1 error as well. 1. Rolled through the left side for a base hit. Arakaki picks up the base knock. It's now 2-on with 2 gone. As we'll have another pinch hitter. It'll be Adam Paganelli with the opportunity. An error and a single have extended this game. Paganelli will dig in from the right side. 0 for 3 last night, hitting .366 on the year for the center fielder. The sophomore from Maple Valley, Washington, out of Sacramento City College. Came into last night on a 7-game hit streak that came to an end after the Black Bears were able to keep him hitless. Hitting .366 over 12 games, 3 RBIs with 2 walks to 9 strikeouts. First pitch from Manelski. This is down and in for ball number 1. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Black Bears in the lead, 5-1. Briones on by an error on second. Arakaki at first after the single going the other way. Manelski's 1-0. Fastball, a high chopper up the middle. Sweet Chick has this one, and he'll step on the bag to end this one here tonight. The Cowlitz Black Bears pick up their first series victory in over a month as they take the first 2 games against the Port Angeles Lefties, and they will look for a sweep tomorrow afternoon in game number 3. Your final score from Story Field: the Black Bears 5, the Lefties 1. 1 run on 8 hits and no errors for the Lefties. 5 runs on 9 hits and 1 error for the Black Bears. The win today goes to Zach Ernest, going 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. He will finish his Black Bears career this summer at 1-1. The loss goes to Owen Dueck. 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. As the Black Bears take game number 2, they will now look for the series sweep of the Lefties tomorrow, who have now lost 4 straight series, dropping the first 2 tonight. This one a little bit of a tighter contested ball game after a blowout win last night for the Black Bears. They're able to win 5-1 here tonight. Cowlitz was spurred here tonight. Alec Arnone, an RBI double back in the 5th. Sam Cann and Cade Mckee picking up a pair of RBIs in the 2nd. And the Black Bears now will go for their 2nd sweep tomorrow afternoon. 1:05 first pitch here from Story Field. If you can't make it to LCC, you can, of course, hear it on Mixlr.com and watch it live streaming on YouTube as well. Brendan Riley signing off for the final time on Saturday evening. The Black Bears 5-1 winners over the Port Angeles Lefties. They will go for the sweep tomorrow at 1:05. You've been listening, Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball.